Is up, everyone? Welcome to the video. I was just gonna go to the gym, and I was actually gonna record this video tomorrow. Like, that's what I had planned initially. And then I was just reminded that there's no perfect time to start. There's no perfect moment that exists to do a particular thing. It's all ordinary moments, but you can make it perfect by taking any one of these small ordinary moments and just take action at that time. That's really the only way to make sure that you're doing stuff for yourself and like following through on the commitments that you set. I could have easily recorded this video tomorrow, yo. Like, now I'm like, damn, like I could have easily just did this tomorrow, but I'm already feeling so proud that I'm starting this now. And yo, yes, today's world is competitive if you think about it. Like, there's just saturation in literally everything: business, content creation, schools, I don't know, whatever it is in your career. Job market's really bad right now in the tech industry. Like, there's so much competition, but at the same time, like, there's not. Like, being real, most people don't take actions towards their goals. Most people only set goals, and that's it. Some people actually, let me rephrase that, because a lot of people don't even set goals, and then there's some people that set goals, and then there's this very small subset of people that actually end up taking action towards their goals. So the question for you is, which category are you in right now, and which category do you really want to be in over the next few years? I can't answer that question for you. You got to do that shit for yourself. And reflecting back on my experiences, right? Like, I've been making content on and off for 4 plus 5 plus years. Like, let's rewind. Go back to 2018. I always felt like, yo, there's something in me that I want to share with the world. I haven't figured out what it is yet, but I feel it. Like, I have this innate feeling in me. And at that time in 2018, I was also experiencing a lot of inner conflict, because I was like, yo, like, I have everything that I need in my life to be content or be happy, but I'm not. And I need to figure out what's going on internally. That's how the journey started. But I also have to add that over that time period, like the past 6 years since then, I've learned that life is not all about just happiness or pursuing just like the good feelings. In fact, a lot of the times you need to be able to induce those feelings, invoke those elevated emotions within yourself, regardless of whatever is going on around you. And that's something that took me a lot of time to learn, 6 plus years of work. But what I was gonna get at was, that's where it all started in 2018. And I still remember, like, even in that time, I was like, yo, I really want to spread some positivity, because I feel like I've only gotten negativity from people around me so far, and that's not who I am. And that's why I started making like random videos. Like, I would just post random shit on my stories, like on my personal Instagram, which some people would be like, oh, that's so corny, ha ha ha. And those would be my friends. You know what I'm saying? Like, it would be the people close to you that be making fun of you for starting something new. And I was used to that by that point too, because prior to that, 2014 through 2018, when I was in high school, I kept trying new things here and there, and like the gym was something I picked up at some point, because I was like, yo, I'm tired of people calling me a stick. Like, I need to start working out, gain some weight. And even when I first started that, like, bro, people would make fun of me. And bro, they, yo, listen to this. If anything, just listen to this and follow this, because I'm telling you, this is the secret that is. I know I don't have a lot of subs and stuff right now, but I already know that this is the mindset that one needs to really get to that next level. And that is to not worry about what other people are thinking about the shit that you're doing for yourself. It's about focusing and keeping your head down and still follow through on the things that you committed to, even though you don't see results. Like mentally, that's one of the hardest things to deal with. Like you work, you don't see any results. But the good thing is that you did elevate your skill set, you elevated your mindset, you elevated your body in some form, in some way. And these small bro, these small tweaks, like these small changes, these small improvements over years, like it compounds to a lot. And then after years of work, you get to this one point where up until then everything was linear, but there comes this one chance, not one, but there comes this time period where you have the opportunities that you've always dreamed of, and your preparation in these past few years have built you to take that opportunity and fucking transform that shit. And that's when you see the exponential curve. I feel like I'm still in like my early phases where, even though I'm not, like I'm a mix. I will say I'm a mix. Like I like to think that I'm still in a stage where I still have a lot to learn, but I also have a lot to offer. So now I do focus on creating more things, and I figure out stuff like, okay, what do I want to pursue next? And I'm going on so many tangents from where I first started, but coming back to the central theme, which is there's no perfect time to start, bro. Like you just the only time to start is now. The best time was yesterday. The next best time is right fucking now, today. And when I was thinking this over in my head right before this, I'm like, yo, I have to just record the fucking video, because there's no way I'm thinking this and I'm gonna wait until tomorrow to record the video. Like that would actually, I don't, that just makes me feel so weird. And I was like, I'm not doing that. Let me go on, record the video. And here we are. 2018, 6+ years, dude. I can't fathom it. Like I started from such a humble place. Like, and the thing is that most people don't know about that. Most people don't know most people don't know that about me, because I don't talk about that stuff as much, because it's a part of me that, like, it was a really rough time to go through, like you're an immigrant in a new country, like your parents are working all the time, your sister's not around, like you don't have a lot of emotional support and shit. Like I had to figure most of the things that I did by myself for the most part. And like, yeah, I had some help and support here and there, but like compared to most people, like my privilege was like close to zero. So in but compared to a lot of other people, my privilege was also pretty high, because I had some of the basic necessities that I needed in life to continue to at least focus on intellectual and personal development as well. It's so it's a complex mix, but yeah, a lot of people don't know at that time period, because I just haven't spoken about that as much in videos. Perhaps it's time. Perhaps it's time to start opening up more and more, and perhaps that's part of my content creation journey as well. Yeah. So I guess with time, I'll now with time starting this video, I guess I've opened up about some stuff. Starting starting today from this video, every video I record, I'll have to reflect more on the past and start to tie in those past experiences more as well. So to really give you that realistic picture of what life looked like for me, and like the emotions that I felt and how I actually worked through it to become the man I am today. Because now I am I have okay, this is gonna sound cocky as fuck, but like I'm confident and I do believe it to be true, so I'm gonna say it. I genuinely don't think I have a lot of competition. Like I actually don't, because like I said, most people only think about doing a certain thing. Like, oh, I'll start making content. Oh, like I want to do this. I want to do that. I want to start going to the gym. I want, you know what I'm saying. Like, most people only think about that. There's 1-2% people that actually take the first step towards that thing, and then they fall off. And then so out of that 1 to 2%, then there's the smaller subset, 1 to 2%, that actually continues to take action and keep following through on their goals. So when you really boil it down, I'm over here thinking like, dude, like I'm doing everything that I can in my power to put in as much effort as I can for the things that I've committed to and things that I want to do, like genuinely. And when I think about that, and when negative thoughts come, where I'm like, oh, there's so much competition, there's this and that, you shouldn't start this, you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do that, because it's just gonna create a whole other mess. I have to just one more. I have to breathe. I have to center myself, and I have to remind myself that, bro, I'm if you're taking action towards your goals on like a consistent basis, bro, you're doing just fine. And all you need to do is keep fucking going. Like I said, most people don't even start, and the ones that do, only a small subset of those people actually keep following through. So take a moment, reflect on what category of people do you fall into? Are you someone who only thinks about things but never does them? Or are you someone who thinks about things and takes the first step but then falls off? Or are you actually like in that top, I don't know, point something percent that follows through on the first step and then keeps going and keeps going and keeps going regardless of the failures, regardless of the roadblocks, regardless of the obstacles? Because life in this category is completely, it's a different vibe, yo. Like it's a different vibe, and you jump from one place to another. So even if you are in any of the first two categories right now, like realize, bro, you have so much power. All you have to do is use your intent, like utilize the energy of the intent that you have to set those goals, and then start taking action. Because if you don't take action, those goals are never gonna materialize, bro. You can do anything that you can come up with the best strategies, you can come up with the best productivity hacks, you can come up with the best equipment system, you can come up with the best everything, bro. Like every system that you can think of for efficiency, for productivity, whatever. But unless you actually start, unless you actually get up, put your fucking phone down and start recording, or start going to the gym, or whatever, or start studying, whatever it is that you want to do, if you don't actually start, there's no way that that goal is ever going to materialize in this external reality. And you need to be mindful of that. Like I said, it doesn't fucking matter which category you're in right now. Just reflect and ask yourself, is that the category do I want to stay in forever? And I'm gonna wrap that shit up here. If you made it this far into the video, I just want to say I appreciate you so much, and thank you for tuning in. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If there's a habit that you want to stick to, a goal that you want to work towards, let me know in the comments below, and I'll help you brainstorm ways to make that habit or that routine stick. Anyways, I will catch you all in the next video.